The entertainment that was once offered by laughter and friendship has been replaced by haunting silences and shadowy memories. The village, now a shell of its former self, stood in stark contrast to the vibrant life it once held. Tall grass had begun to reclaim the cobblestone streets, while the walls of crumbling houses whispered tales of those who once lived, loved, and left. The young man, now back in his own town, struggled to integrate into normal life. Days turned into weeks, yet a heavy weight rested upon his chest. The dreams that once held him tight each night were now fraught with images of his lost friends. They called to him from the edges of his memory, their voices mixing with chilling echoes from the village. "You will come," they sang. The mirror became his obsessor, reflecting not only his visage, but the shadows that danced behind him. At times, he would catch a glimpse of their faces, haunted and searching. Echoes of the joy and laughter that had surrounded him so often before. Each visit to the mirror brought a sense of melancholy and urgency. He had felt their absence tremendously, but now the whispers seemed to imply something far worse. Determined to uncover the truth and perhaps rescue the essence of his friends, he rejoined the adventuresome spirit within him. This time, he gathered a small group of seasoned explorers and paranormal enthusiasts. Together, they delved into the haunting legends surrounding the village, piecing together tales and fragments of the past. With each story unearthed, they realized the chilling reality of the woman, a being not entirely malevolent, but a tragic victim of her own anguish. The fatal draw. Before long, the group prepared for a return to the cursed village. They packed supplies, tools for ghost hunting, and talismans believed to protect against evils of the ancient world. Just as they were about to leave, he felt an unshakable sense of foreboding. Could they truly face the woman's wraith, or would the same fate await them as had his friends? The journey felt heavier than the last, an invisible weight pressing down on their spirits as the village loomed closer. As twilight embraced the landscape, shadows stretched longer, and a familiar breeze whipped through the air. "Turn back," he whispered again. But this time, they pushed through, driven by a blend of dread and determination. Once again, they set camp where the memories wove into their surroundings. That night should have brought camaraderie around the flames, but unease crackled like the fire itself. Suddenly, the sound of shattering glass echoed through the night, and panic ensued. This time, there were more shadows converging as the dark silhouettes emerged from the depths of the tree line. The confrontation. With hearts racing, the group braced themselves, weapons and tools at the ready. But amidst the fears, he stepped forward, focused, recalling the lost souls of his friends. "We come with no malice," he called out, his voice trembling yet resolute. "We wish to understand your pain." An ethereal figure emerged, the woman, her translucent form ablaze with intensity. "You return, but for what reason?" she hissed, her voice laced with sorrow. "You've tasted freedom, yet seek to disturb the peace I have fought for in my solitude." He summoned the memories of his friends, their laughter intertwined with moments of joy. "We were bound together, strong. We cannot leave you in pain. Take us, and let our spirits be woven with yours, if it means finding solace." The family's acceptance echoed through the trees as silent spirits surged forth from the village, their souls intertwining with the essence of the lost woman. A radiant glow enveloped them, and in that moment, he felt a connection forged anew. The darkness seemed less suffocating, as if the shadows had begun to embrace the light. The rebirth morning broke, and when they awoke, the village felt different. The air with life. The cursed home stood vibrant once again. Laughter floated like a distant melody through the corridors of the ancient town. As they walked through the streets, they felt an unbreakable bond with the spirits they came to know, the vanished friends who had once entwined their fates. The young man, now the custodian of the village's tale, silently promised to share its legacy with the world, one of love, sacrifice, and the strength it takes to confront the shadows of our past. The whispers still lingered in the air, reminding them all that love, in its purest form, could never truly die, but instead weave together the fabric of their lives in ways they'll always treasure. And thus, the village lived on, resonating with tales of lost souls turned into guardians, ready to embrace the daring souls who ventured too deep into the